RogueCon 23. That's right. It is here. It's not back. It's here. It's the first one. Join the ultimate celebration of digital content with its creators, passionate fans, and industry experts. It is all happening in downtown Waco across multiple venues, January 20th through the 22nd of 2023. Now, if you want to go, you got to get tickets, and tickets are on sale at RogueCon23.com. That's RogueCon, RogueCon 23.com. Be there. I'm going to be there. Everybody's going to be there. Let's go.
Hi, this is Haley, the face of Waco Girl Does. You're listening to No Waco.
We're back with another episode of No Waco, and I have some very special guests today. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Oh, my name is Jeremy Stones.
I'm Richie Richardson.
Yeah, and who are you guys with?
Oh, Twisted Bubble Station.
Awesome, and you guys are a brand new
bubble tea shop.
Bubble tea? Can you explain that more for people who may not know?
Oh, yeah, sure. Bubble tea started in Taiwan in the 80s and became more popular in the United States over the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
So we're obviously lovers of it and wanted to bring it to Waco.
Yeah.
So with the boba tea, you can pretty much mix anything in with it. You've got the powders, which are more of like a savory, anything from, vanilla, chocolate to Thai teas, taro. Then you've got the syrups. You can do strawberry, pineapple, mango. We've got rose flavored, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. And so are you guys Waco natives, or what brought you to Waco?
Yeah, we're both from Waco.
Yeah, both from
grew up
Waco.
around here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you went to Robinson.
Yeah, I went to Robinson.
Oh, wow.
Grew up
Robinson
with my
ISD.
sister,
My husband
actually.
substitute teaches over there.
Oh,
So,
great. Yeah.
Wow. Shout out.
And then I've been in Lorena for 38 years.
Yeah.
So,
That's really awesome. And I know you left and came
That's
back.
right. Yeah, I went for college. I taught in Houston for a little while. It was music, actually a music teacher down there.
Wow.
And then I switched over to computer programming. So I was up in the Dallas
Oh,
area.
wow. So you are
and-
tech savvy.
Right. And then I came back.
now
back
you're
here.
tea savvy. But yeah, so now you're back in Waco. How are you liking it?
Oh, I love it. I've always loved Waco. I didn't think when I was younger it would be the place that I wanted to live when I got older, but it's definitely changed a lot. It's a
Yeah.
great town to be in. A lot of stuff happening, a lot of great people.
Yeah, so what encouraged you guys to start a business?
Well, I was feeling an itch. I'll take it back to a good friend of mine from high school sadly passed away.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't somebody I had connected with a lot since then, but he was a good friend of mine back then.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came back, they had his funeral, and that just really touched me in a way that, we don't live forever, and you got to kind of just go out there and take chances. And I think that's what he would want to see. And I started just ideating things that I could do, something I could, be a better part of the community in some way. And bubble tea is something I've always loved.
Mm-hmm.
Had an idea actually for a margarita shop,
Ooh.
but I think that that can be difficult with the liquor licenses
Yeah.
right away. So I fell back to my love for bubble tea and thought, let's focus on this for now. And we've applied for our liquor license.
Yes, and so that's where the Twisted comes, right?
Yeah, sure. Why? There's no reason you can't do both. Mix and match.
¿Por qué no los dos?
of course.
Yeah, but yeah, so can you explain what the bubbles in the bubble tea is?
Yeah, sure. You would take that, Richie?
So the traditional style is the tapioca pearls.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've ever had like tapioca pudding or anything,
Mhm.
all it is these little brown crumbly balls.
Mhm.
Almost looks like little
delicious.
clay pellets. So we boil those,
Mm-hmm.
and once they've gotten there, we soak them in like an agave honey with a brown sugar mixture, and they just soak up all that sweetness.
Ooh, delicious.
And so you're getting that sweet, chewy
Mhm.
sensation. We also have like the bursting bobas,
Mhm.
which are like filled with like blueberry or mango or strawberry or pretty much anything you can imagine you can put into them.
Yeah, it's just little bursts of juice, and we have jellies too.
Ooh.
We just ordered crystal boba, which is
fancy.
it's a little chewier, but it makes it to where you can put your boba in the fridge overnight, and it's still good, just as good the next day.
Yeah.
Something that the tapioca pearls don't do.
And what is your favorite drink that you guys are currently serving?
Well, I actually brought it with us here. I have the taro coconut is my favorite
Go
flavor.
ahead and
Okay.
product place it for us. Show it off. Show it off.
Yeah, this here is a taro coconut. It's got that purple flavor. That's from the taro. And then we mix in the coconut, which doesn't change the color at all. And then inside here, we also have strawberry jellies, which is a very popular
It looks so cute.
boba substitute. Yeah, there's lots of great colors here. One of the prettiest ones is the rainbow jellies.
Rainbow jellies.
Yeah. That's a lot of color to the drinks.
I love that. And what are the other drinks you brought with us today?
Sure. Okay. So here we also have strawberry lemon. It's a syrup-based one, and it's got blueberry burst-in boba in it.
Ooh, fantastic.
And then last but definitely not least here, we have our Thai tea, which is a favorite of a lot of people, and it's got the traditional tapioca pearls in it, the traditional boba.
Okay, yeah. Well, thank you so much for bringing those in the studio. I think the limited one was already claimed by our cameraman, but I will definitely be taking the tea one.
Do you want a straw?
Definitely. Yes, please send it my way. And then the fun thing about it is you get the big boba straw, which is fantastic.
Yes, I'm a bit of the mad scientist when it comes to the flavors. So I'll take just oddball combinations and put them together, and somehow they work. Like around Valentine's Day, we had some avocado powder and rose flavored syrup.
Avocado and rose?
I mixed the avocado and rose. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I'm going to have to try that. I bet it was like very creamy, but still had like a nice floral taste to it.
Yeah, had to back off the rose. The rose is a very strong flavor, but it was very good. And then this like strawberry lemon one here, I make something similar to that, but instead of the water, I use Topo Chico.
Ooh, let me some sparkling water.
Yes.
That sounds fantastic.
So, I mean, there's just an endless variety of things you can do with it.
Yeah, that is amazing. And you guys have opened yourself up to having so many options. And again, with getting your TBC, you're providing so many different ways that you can create a new fusion drink that may never have been seen before. And you guys are right here in Waco. Tell us about where your location is and where people can find you.
Oh, sure. We're located right on the corner of Hewitt Drive and Spring Valley Road. It's 1213 South Hewitt Drive. You can't see us right off of Hewitt Drive, but if you take that Spring Valley exit, we're right there on the corner there.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and there's a lot of development happening over in that area. What do you guys think about that?
Well, I mean, it's a great expansion. We're looking forward to all of the residential, all the residences that are going to be there, all the people that can be right there ready to enjoy our bubble tea.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And I know you guys said that you've been in Waco for quite a while. So what are some of the developments that you've seen that you guys are very excited about?
RogueCon 23. That's right. It is here. It's not back. It's here. It's the first one. Join the ultimate celebration of digital content with its creators, passionate fans, and industry experts. It is all happening in downtown Waco across multiple venues, January 20th through the 22nd of 2023. Now, if you want to go, you got to get tickets, and tickets are on sale at RogueCon23.com. That's RogueCon, RogueCon 23.com. Be there. I'm going to be there. Everybody's going to be there. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, coming back and, obviously Magnolia and cool things like we're right next to the Waco escape rooms. That's always obviously something we didn't have. And we also have the axe throwing.
Shout out.
But lots of cool stuff here.
Yeah.
I mean, I moved in off a new road and we're right across the street from the new Cinemark that was just built. It's fantastic.
It's beautiful. I love going there. Their heated seats are fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And then what is something you would like to see in Waco that's not here yet?
Oh, I would love to see an Alamo Draft House.
Ooh, that'd be fantastic. Well, I mean, we did originally have the Hippodrome. Unfortunately, it is closed. They are doing some programming, but just not to the full extent of which they were. So if you guys haven't had a chance yet, go look at the Hippodrome website. They're trying to bring back some more concerts and some more different event type things, but it is being ran by the Realty Company. But, maybe one day we'll have something more like that. What is something else you would like to see?
Well, I want them to bring back the Waco Wizards.
Yes! Oh my gosh.
We were just talking about that.
You have to talk to Mike, our producer, about that. He is a Waco Wizards fan. He actually, I think, like owns a trademark for them
Oh,
for
wow.
their logo or something. So hilarious story.
I loved going to those games when I was younger, and it was just something special that not a lot
The
of cities can-
pageantry of it.
Exactly.
But yeah, so now you guys have your own shop and you guys are entrepreneurs and business owners of your own. Has anybody helped you along this journey, or anybody you would like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, my parents are here in town. They've been very supportive. My mom has been the one to take all of the shipments before we could ship
Aw.
stuff to the shop.
So
was
she just
getting
had a kitchen full of
just
supplies.
giant, she would have dozens and dozens of boxes just lined up in front of her front door, and she was cool about keeping those. My fiance has been putting up with me constantly talking about bubble
Aw,
tea.
shout
for the last
out.
7 months, so big shout out there. My best friend David, he's been there all throughout this whole time, just as somebody to bounce ideas off of, helping me come up with solutions to problems that I've had. So definitely a big shout out to him.
Yeah. And then
but-
anybody you would like to shout out?
Yes. The people in the community have been great, especially people like John Gotti and the Skellingtons.
Shout out to the Skellingtons, Sean and
Yep.
Kylie. We love you guys as always.
My friend Jessie Melton, she works with the motocross out here. She's gotten us into do an event out there. So just the other communities out here reaching out and helping a small business get on their feet has just been amazing.
Yeah. And so what is the story of you two coming together? So tell me a little bit more about this partnership.
So I was happily retired for about 5 years.
No one does that in Waco. No
I
one
know,
retires.
I know.
You get sucked back in.
And I was perusing Facebook, and coincidentally I just passed the opening soon sign for the shop, and I saw him post about it, and I was like, hey, made a comment, congratulations, can't wait to try it. He ended up adding me as a friend on Facebook.
Aw.
And we were like chatting until like midnight that night.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Came in to check out the store.
Oh, wait.
And
So now we'll be right back from our commercial break. Yeah, so we're back from our commercial break. Go ahead and pick up where you left off.
so the next day I'd gone in to check out the shop and see everything, and ended up walking out working with probably one of the best guys I've ever met. So.
Oh, yeah. And the way I actually found you guys was through Facebook. So how can we find you in more ways?
Well, Facebook's a great way to find us. We're on there just as Twisted
Slide
Bubble
in the
Station.
DMs.
Right. But yeah, Google Maps is a great resource. If you find us on Google Maps, that'll link you to our Square website where you can order directly. It'll link you to our number where you can give us a call if you have questions. But more importantly, it'll give you the address so you can come find us and have a delicious bubble tea.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And I know it is the beginning of 2022. So one of the questions I've been asking people is, what is your goals, or what would you like to see come out of this year?
Definitely that liquor license would be fantastic.
Yes, that'd be fantastic. We know
but-
all about that TVC
But we
license.
want to, we want the customers that have been coming back over and over to continue to enjoy their experience and to love coming here and to Twisted Bubble Station, and we would love to get that liquor license so we can do all sorts of new fun stuff. We do live in the city of Hewitt, so we got to keep that ratio where we're selling at least 50% non-alcoholic. But I like that. It keeps it family friendly. We
Yeah.
can have people of all ages coming in there and enjoying great drinks.
Yeah.
One big thing I'm looking forward to is I'd like us to get into a food trailer as well. And travel
Ooh.
around, set up here downtown, go to
Ooh.
events, and just bring the boba to the public. And because we did the skeleton market.
And
this
how did that
past
go?
weekend, it was amazing.
We
I
had
got to
such a
see
good time.
so many old friends. And
The one
meet
I
new
miss,
ones.
my mother was in town this week, so I actually run a small boutique. We're Bone Kitten Boutique, and we normally set up as a vendor, but this month my mom was in town because it was my birthday last week.
Happy
So
birthday.
my mom came into town, so I spent the weekend with my mother. But I missed out on Skellington. It sounded like this was the best one.
we will be there next month too.
Yeah, we absolutely plan to come back.
Yeah. Are you guys planning on doing any of the other vendor markets around town, or?
Yes, John's actually going to be emailing me a list of them, like the East Side
East Side
Market.
Market. Shout
Yeah.
out Eric Linares. We've had him on here. Pretty much everybody downtown we've had come on the show at one point. And we created such an amazing community. What is another way that you guys would like to be involved with our community?
Well, we did join the Hewitt Chamber of Commerce. we'd love to reach out to school districts and, be a vendor at different events, maybe help athletic programs build by doing booster, fundraising for them. And just getting in touch with different age groups. Would love for a lot of people don't know about boba or haven't tried boba. So we definitely encourage you to come out and try it if you haven't. But if we can find ways to introduce boba to age groups that don't normally try it or haven't tried it, that would be wonderful.
Yeah. And what is something you would tell somebody that hasn't tried it to get them to try it?
Well, it's fabulous.
It's good. Just try it.
Just try it.
I was gonna say, just close your eyes and
Close your eyes. Suck up these little balls.
Some people aren't. Speaking of the balls, some people aren't crazy about the tapioca texture.
I love it.
So if they don't, those other alternatives with the burst-in boba and the jellies work really great. There's something for everybody. That's the great thing about it.
What is a good starter drink?
Ooh, good starter. What do you think?
any of the syrups, I think, are probably the good intro route because they blend well with the bursting bobas, and they're more of like a fruity, sweet drink that people are more used to. And then graduate up to the powders, and eventually get into the avocado rose.
There you go.
Eventually, you get there. Yeah.
It's just like your baby stepping into the extreme. So, but yeah, well, thank you guys so much for coming on. Is there anything else you guys would like to share with our listeners today?
Well, me personally, I just wanted to thank you. Thanks for reaching out and finding us. Appreciate you reaching out on Facebook and
sliding in the DMs.
Yeah, no, it's nice to be here and nice to talk about this and get to meet you.
Yeah, well, thank you guys. It's a pleasure. You guys are the cool ones. I'm just here to give you guys the platform.
Appreciate
We appreciate it.
Yeah, well, thank you again for coming on, and I am definitely looking forward to more tea like this. So, thank you guys.
Thank you.
This has been Haley. I'm signing off. Tune in every Friday for all of the events and activities.
Now that you know Waco, just go. Go, Waco.
Join the ultimate celebration of digital content with its creators, passionate fans, and industry experts. It's all happening in downtown Waco across multiple venues on January 20th through the 22nd, 2023. Tickets are on sale now at roguecon23.com.